concerns are on the table. As Hurricane Milton approaches, they say officials in St. Johns County urging residents to prepare for potential impact. County leaders have indicated that an evacuation order for certain areas may be issued today. I would expect those areas to be Anastasia Island and out by the river. St. Augustine Beach Mayor Dylan Rumrell. There's the evacuation zones right there. So I would imagine, I think they were saying A, B, and D, which I think are your beaches, kind of close to the intercoastal there, right? So like parts of the shores. I'm unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, I have to stay anyway, but my road is like the one area in my zone that is not an evacuation zone.
Well, you're
which
up
I guess
high.
is okay. Yeah.
You're up high. You're up high and don't have really big trees.
Yeah. Well, I've got one big tree that I'm worried about.
Oh, do you?
I got one tree that I'm worried about. Yeah.
It's always that one.
Dude, I'm serious. Me too. I know there is that one. I have to do like a seance so like she stays in the place.
I was just worried about trees.
Yeah. Well, your place,
Why?
Troy,
You should be. I
your
have
road,
missiles, Troy.
Troy's road turns into a river. Okay. I mean, it really does. Anywhere in downtown,
I can deal with the tree making a little hole in my roof. My entire house floating down the street.
Yeah.
That's scary shit.
I mean, a couple of years ago when you were showing us video, you sent us video. It was almost up to your front door, and your house is elevated,
horrible.
and
the house becomes an island. And I expect it to be an island again.
Yeah.
So,
people in downtown St. Augustine should leave.
Yeah.
Go somewhere else.
You
should.
Blake and I are
well, you guys might be waiting it out, but we
need
can't
them to
advocate
report.
for that.
We have
That's
to
not
have
a
a
good. It's not a good
reporter.
idea. It's not a good idea at all.
We need somebody to report down there.
Well,
So.
we've already started moving Veterans Village. You know, because it's just kind of the process. The process. Well, we got to get them.
That's right. I'm like, where are you going to go? I get nervous.
That whole area becomes underwater. I mean, that whole area goes underwater very, very quickly.
I know. I just hate displacing them. They're happy there.
We're not throwing them under the bridge. You think we are?
In my brain, I think they're being displaced, and I'm worried. That's all. You know me.
Mayor Dylan Rumrell emphasized the importance of maintaining the beaches in their pre-storm condition as part of the long-term standing 50-year agreement between St. Johns County and the federal government. Let's see. This agreement involves a process of beach renourishment. Yeah, it always, as soon as they finish all the beach renourishments.
Thank goodness it's done, though.
Yeah. No, it is because it provides protection. Absolutely. That's what it's there for. The community bracing for Hurricane Milton. Yeah, I saw a press conference by St. Johns County officials yesterday, which I'm sure a lot of you saw as well. And they're basically saying the same thing that a lot of the meteorologists are saying is don't mess around with this one. This one is historic. And we could see evacuations today. I would expect that sooner than later. If we're going to hear that, I would expect that before noon today. The officials across the state are already saying, hey, you're going to be asked to evacuate. Many of you are going to be asked to evacuate, but you can go ahead and do that now and get ahead of it. And a lot of people did. Expect long lines at gas stations today. Expect most of the stores to be out of the water, the toilet papers, all that stuff. I mean, I'm seeing videos from our Walmart, and there's just nothing on the shelves as far as the essential needs. Generators are out all across the county. I mean, I don't think you can find one anywhere in the county right now. So if I got to tell you, if you're worried about this, you should be. Mm-hmm. And if you're considering leaving town, if you're nervous about this, you should probably just go ahead and do it. Especially if you're on the beach, if you're close to water. Because even on this side of the storm, this thing, like we said, just ramped up to historic levels yesterday. It's going to weaken a little bit as it gets just off the coast of Florida, but it's probably still going to impact Florida somewhere in the Category 4 range. And as it crosses the state, may downgrade a Category or 2 by the time it gets to us. But a lot of predictions are still showing us when it hits us, when it comes over St. Johns County, it's still going to be looking at about a Category 3.
Yeah, it's by the time St. Johns County, it'll be between a 2 and a 1, but I mean that's still super intense, and this is a big, powerful storm. And don't listen to Al Roker, who said put a plastic bag over your important stuff and go.
These non-Floridians,
there's
man.
more preparation that goes into it for you new Floridians.
Good gracious.
Let's not get our hurricane
Don't
advice
get me
from
started.
Roker.
Yeah.
Right? So
no, and the White House. The White House gave some
Protect-
pretty generic advice too. Did you guys
Don't
see
get
the
me
advice
started
from the
there
White
either.
House?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
My
it's
blood
like you
pressure
people-
already. I'm back one day.
You people who don't deal with storms, don't give storm advice. Don't
should.
give generic dumb storm advice. Cover it with a bag and leave your get out of
Get
here.
out of this
have your
lane.
insurance stuff in one place.
Take pictures of your house.
Yeah, video, walk through, video everything.
Yes.
So just know what's happening and stay aware of what's going on around.
Here's what I'm concerned about is debris removal from the last storm. Like I'm literally have a bunch of things stacked up in my front.
Yeah.
What should I do? Should I put that in my bag?
When's your pickup?
Right. It was supposed to be last week, but it didn't happen. So hopefully I heard last night at the report you just talked about that they're going around trying to pick up now. But I'm like, when do I make that move? Like I got to start moving things like in a safer area.
Yeah, no, and our pickup's tomorrow.
I think that's mine too.
I think that's when it's going to happen. So, just be cautious of where it's at. If it doesn't get picked up, be aware of where that's going to go. Get your trash cans inside.
Yeah, I got them.
That's a good idea.
I
Yeah,
bungeed them around a tree.
Because you're going to wake up, you're not going to have a trash can. It's going to be in my yard if you're looking for one.
Yeah, there'll be a lot in Troy's yard. You'll find them there. They all float there.
So there's a lot of things, and realize that a lot of the water you're going to be driving through salt water. A lot of people don't realize that. Yeah, they don't realize that you're driving through salt water. So don't be a knucklehead. You wouldn't drive in the middle of the beach. No one would go to the beach
In the water.
Go,
yeah.
Some of you I've seen.
You know what, man? Don't give people too much credit.
Don't get mad at me, Tesla. I would just keep it safe.
Yeah, they're saying if you got even Ron DeSantis said yesterday, Governor DeSantis said in a press conference, he said, if you've got electric vehicles, don't leave them in your garage.
Yeah.
Because the salt water mixes with those electric vehicles and your house could be fine other than the fact that your Tesla burnt your house down.
Right.
And be aware of your electric bikes. Those
e-bikes as well.
Those
Good
batteries
point.
are equally as flammable, and that happens inside your house if water gets in there. So don't leave those batteries inside your house. Get them to the highest possible point.
Electric car or not, if the water is too high, do not attempt to drive through it. I mean, if this gets up to you, if the water is up to your bumper, do not attempt to drive through it. You could ruin your entire car on the spot right there.
Really?
Never works again. Or if you don't ruin it in that way, I mean, it's a ticking time bomb. You've got weeks until that thing may seize up.
Yeah, you can't Scotch guard your undercarriage.
If you don't know how deep it is, don't go in it.
Yeah.
And if it's moving in any way, or shape, or form, if that water is moving, it could be in 2 inches or 3 inches. It can still move your car. So don't go into moving water at any point.
Yeah.
So
yes, good call. Thank you, sir.
Did you know gators go into hibernation during a storm? Like they can hold their breath for 6 hours.
They lay on the bottom.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
I learned that a little bit of trivia.
Yeah, fun fact
from the Delaware man.
Yeah, see, I'm learning. Hey, I'm a convert. Okay, 15. I'm on 15. Okay,
they won't be coming through your house. Is what Davey was saying.
They sleeping.
Yeah.
All right. So we urge everybody to just take as much caution as you can possibly take. If you need oxygen and things like that, if you're somebody who relies on things like oxygen and that depends on electricity, you should probably evacuate.
Insulin. I mean,
insulin.
That medicine. Some medicines are required to stay cool. If you don't have a backup, you gotta make sure you're planning for that.
Good point.
If you've got special needs like that, special conditions, then it's a good idea to get out of town. And you saw the roads. 95's clear right now, man. So just putting that out there. Davis Shores residents also bracing for Hurricane Milton after, well, they see a lot of flooding challenges for sure.